Hey, what's going on, YT? It's your girl LB, and this is going to be a what's coming off my nails video. Now, I just went and got a fill yesterday and decided to come home and design my own nails, and this is the nail design that I came up with. But I had a few hiccups, and I just hate when certain things happen that I'm going to talk about here, and it just makes me want to redo my nails. Okay, so let's talk about a few of the colors that I use. First of all, this nude color right here that you're going to see on this nail, in the background on this nail, on my Beetlejuice nail, all that nude, that's going to be this Wet n Wild Mega Last color in Sugar Coat 205B. Okay, that's what this is. Very, very pretty nude, as you can see. Okay, but I had some issues with it, kind of discouraging. Okay, the orange that you're going to see is going to be a Mango by Clean Colors. Okay, the white that you're going to see in the background of this nail and on my nail over here is going to be this white by CQ, and this is the French white, and I don't even know where I got this from. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, it's actually a really pretty white, but we'll get into it. The black that you're going to see is actually from this Kiss striper pen, which I had the most problems with. The dots on these nails, I use this Pro Bell nail lacquer in the color of Into the Blue. I then used this Clean Color Funky Yellow. And the last one I used was also a Clean Color in the color of Bikini Green. Okay. And the glitter that you're going to see is called Pure Ice Spitfire by, obviously, Pure Ice. Very, very pretty. Okay, so let's get started into this nail design. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can get the full effect. All right, let's start with this nail right here. As you can see, I have some streaking. Okay, I went ahead and I painted it with the nude, and then I made the V with the striper brush. Now, I don't know if my paint wasn't dry on another nail or if the paint wasn't dry on this nail and I wound up streaking it. I'm pretty sure the paint wasn't dry on another nail and then it got on my top coat. By the way, the top coat that I use is the Out the Door top coat. So it streaked. Now I look like I got a dirty nail. So now I have to take that off. Okay. Moving along to my ring finger. I just did polka dots with the white. Now, as you can tell, this polka dot right here, I need to use something else. Let me get like a tool or something so I can point. Okay, this is good. All right, so this dot right here is way too big, and that's because I bumped it. Okay, I nicked it. I need do some cleanup right there, but I nicked it and then it wound up smearing across the dot, so I had to go back in and fix it, which is discouraging. Now, I don't know if you can see that. You should be able to. First of all, it's some lint stuck in my nail right here. See that V, that thing right there? That's lint. See these streaks right here? That's that black paint. And once again, I think it got on the brush of my top coat. And I don't know if because it wasn't dry or whatever, but it's a striper pen. They should dry relatively fast. But I always have this problem with my black. All right, let's move on to the next nail. This is probably one of my favorite nails, and if I do take my polish off, I probably will leave it. I just did the V with the striper pen, the black. I added a bow, which I actually got these bows from Claire's. It was just a pack of assorted bows. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and show you these right now. These came from Claire's, and it was just a few color bows. Very pretty. So I put that on with some glue. Now, when I put that on with the glue kind of had clumped up around it, some nail glue. So I waited till it dried, and then I also had the streaks from the black paint. So I took the glitter and I just covered it up, and it wound up being a pretty cute nail. So I actually like this one. Moving on, I did a white base on this, and you can already see what my issue was. Okay, that stupid Kiss black striper. I mean, I didn't go back in with my top coat right away. I didn't. I waited and I did other nails, and it had to have been at least 5 minutes. And as soon as I put that top coat on it, it just completely streaked that paint. Like it wasn't even dry. Sometimes I think I'll be better off if I just use acrylic paint and use like this brush that I got in my hand right now for my nail art. If you can see that, I should just use this brush and do that and see if that makes a difference. Because once you spend your time doing a design like this and then you put that top coat on and this is what happens, the whole nail the whole design got to come off now. All right, moving right along is my thumb. I did the nude background. Now, I got some smearing here. Hold on. If you could see that right there, I got some smearing. Okay, obviously this wasn't dry either because I paint down and then I try to seal the end like that and then it's smeared. And plus my lines aren't very straight. Straight. That takes practice, you know what I'm saying? But that smearing is what makes it really look ugly. You know, from a distance they look cute. All right, let's move on to my thumbnail on here. Now, as you can see, right here, I had a little mishap. I nicked it and I tried to fix it without redoing the whole nail, and it still looks ugly. And then as you can see, I have some cleanup that I should do, but I'm gonna just wind up taking this off anyway because I got some clear nail polish all around my cuticle. But you see that streaking in there? I don't really know how to combat streaking with nail polish. I don't know if you just put another, I had already put 2 coats on there. Would I put a 3rd coat? I don't know what to do. I gotta do some research about that. Okay, and I still did the same V design, but it didn't come out like this one. It was too high. See the difference? It should have went all the way to the tip, but trying to work with a nail art design on your, using your left hand when you're not a left-handed person is a struggle. All right, moving along to this finger, I have some streaking going on because of the same situation. Right in here, right here, just that streaking. And it just eats me up. There's some streaking going right here too. All right, moving along to this finger. Oh gosh, what a dirty mess. Look at that. All my paint here was just streaking. And plus, I didn't really like my lines. I felt like they needed to be like thinner. And I do have a striper brush, just a plain brush, like a nail art brush like this. I think I'm gonna redo this nail because I actually like the stripes on here and do it with a striper brush and some acrylic paint. All right, this nail is similar to the other nail on my finger, except for I just got a different color bow, got the white bow. And I could clean this up around my cuticles too. And let's move on to the last nail. Now, we had some issues with the last nail. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but in between these little dots, these orange dots, you see that? There's like a little black dot. Well, what happened was I already had some acrylic paint on my spotter, my dotting tool. And usually when I have acrylic paint on my dotting tool, I could just go into some other acrylic paint and nothing will happen. Well, when I went into this nail polish because I wanted to use the exact same orange from this nail as for the dots, I said, let me use this nail polish. So when I went into the nail polish with my dotting tool, it like reactivated the acrylic paint, something that I did not know was going to happen. So then the black start coming off in the orange, and now I got little dirty little orange dots. So let me tell you something. Doing your nails, people, is a learning experience, okay? The only way that you're going to get good is if you practice. So I actually like my designs. I had some mishaps and I got to redo them. So I'm going to tell you right now, everything is coming off except for the nails with the bows on them. That's it. I'm about to take the rest off and I'm about to redo them. So I want to thank you for tuning in, YT. And until next time, it's your girl, LB. Peace.